If you're a coach and you want to hit consistent 100K, 250K, and even $1 million a month, then here is a quick summary of our offer and how we scale your coaching business. Really quickly, before I go into that, it's essential for you to know two critical points, as I don't want to waste your time. And yes, I know you've probably got a mountain of skepticism right now, and that's cool. You probably should. As the fact is, business coaches and agencies, they don't want you to see this. Why? Because there's a good chance that you've joined business coaching programs before, masterminds, and paid for agencies. And well, if they were the solution, you would not be watching this right now. You would be on a yacht off the coast of Croatia working on your suntan, but you're not. You're probably, and more likely, you're frustrated because you're working hard, doing everything right, and you're still not seeing your income grow. You're probably fed up because you've been trying to use methods to get leads, such as webinars or challenges, VSLs or book funnels. Hell, you're probably even trying to do the whole Hormozy content media thing. And the problem with so much of that and the people that are trying to sell you those stuff is they're one-trick ponies that really is a lot of upfront work. It's super tech heavy. It takes large budgets to be able to make that work. It's really competitive because everyone else is doing it and there's no guarantee of success. Now, I wasn't always the brains behind some of the most successful coaching companies. I personally made my fortune with coaching, but I barely passed high school. I have no formal training in writing or advertising. I was in special needs classes when I was in primary school. I have no special technical expertise, and I can barely figure out the tech stuff for myself. I suppose I'm pretty woefully unqualified for this business, and I doubt if I could even ever get a job at an agency or a marketing company. But still, our partner portfolio will sell over $32 million worth of coaching this year, and I'll personally profit a few million myself. See, not long ago, I sold my last multi-seven-figure coaching company, and most people said that I couldn't sell it because I was the face of it at the time. But I did it, and I was able to exit really successfully. But then, since then, I've had a lot of coaches coming to me wanting to know how I've been able to build a successful business and be able to have it run with me, not on the org chart, and to be able to exit it just like what I did. Now, you don't have to take my word for it because I believe the proof is in the pudding. Because the people that have been able to use the methods that I want to show you and share with you and be able to work and actually build for you is being able to add over $566,000 of sales in just 1 month. There is another partner that's now profiting over $1 million per quarter. Yes, I know. That is $4 million every single year, hair-free, in the personal bank account to do with whatever the hell he wants to be able to do. There's also another partner that did over $177,000 of sales in just the 30 days from the absolute launch with no ads and no sales calls. Now, then there was another partner that was able to, within our first month, be able to add an extra $100,000 cash collection and also increase their monthly recurring revenue by $35,000. Now, it's important for you to note, this is not a group coaching program. This is not a mastermind. This is not a bunch of videos for you to watch. I think we can both agree that that's not the solution that you're looking for. This is us partnering together with me and my team of seasoned pros, being able to roll up our sleeves, bad sleeves, and be able to actually do the heavy lifting for you. Because our competitive advantage is us knowing what is working and what is not. So then we can align our best strategies for growth exactly for what it is that you need to easily be able to execute, build, and be able to have the right funnels, the campaigns, the tactics that bring in leads and be able to turn them into high value clients for you. So all you need to do right now is you just need to answer one single question. And that is, what is right now the single best way for you to get new clients and have them pay you more for longer? You just need to be able to answer that to truly grow your business. And that is exactly what we answer for you. But we don't just answer it. This is us actually coming in and doing the work and building your business for you. See, the first thing that we need to be able to work on is what we call a straight line selling system. This is so you have the fastest, most reliable process of you being able to bring in leads and sign on clients. This is where we are really coming in as your chief marketing officer, your marketing coordinator, your ad and media buyer, and everything that you need to grow your coaching business. We take the stress and the strain off your hands because we're being able to do the work and we know what it is that works to be able to get to that result so much faster. And then once we build your straight line selling system, then we use what we call the Rainmakers flywheel. This is how we are able to drive growth so much faster than anyone else. As it's likely that you've been trying to get leads and grow your business through methods like webinars or challenges or VSLs or book funnels, or even trying to do the whole Hormozy content thing. And the problem with those, and even the problem with you trying to build your marketing team yourself internally, is there's a lot of upfront work. It's super tech heavy. The team management probably has you feeling like you're herding cats all day long. There's large budgets to try and make that work. It's super competitive because everyone else is trying to do that stuff, and there is no guarantee of success. So let me walk you through right now what happens when you actually come and join us. Because I'm a big believer of the law of constraint, which says that there is at any time one major constraint that is slowing or stopping your business from growing. So firstly, we evaluate your 4 critical models of your business. There's your economic model, which is how does your business give you the profits that you want? There is the acquisition model, which is how do you easily and profitably get leads and sign them on? There is the delivery model, which is how do you deliver world-class experience and increase your lifetime value so clients aren't just leaving you? And then there is your operations model, which is how do you actually have your business operate easily and like clockwork? So what we do is we define the number one constraint first, and we make sure that we're focused on producing the fastest path on being able to solve that to be able to get new clients signed on. Then we prescribe the exact plan in detail, project by project, task by task, so that every single cycle we are doing what it is that's needed, and you or any of your team members can easily know as well because we seamlessly integrate with you, really giving you the peace of knowing that it's all happening for you. Then we move into the collaborative execution. And this is literally the step-by-step, no BS, zero tolerance for what is less than absolutely amazing, providing accountability so that we know that everything is getting done the way that it needs to. There's no guesswork, there's no hours of videos for you, there's no watered down coaching for you. This is from crafting the campaigns to managing the intricate strategies to running the ads. We handle all of it with our own personal touch because there's no inexperienced staff. There is just direct daily interactions with us, the seasoned experts. Because ultimately, yeah, I'm confident in saying this. Ultimately, what I'm really offering you is good sleep, because you're able to go to sleep each night easily and peacefully because you know that your business is in the hands of pros who've grown many multi-million-dollar businesses and easily successfully sold them before as well. So if this sounds good, what I want to do right now is I want to walk you through what we call the Rainmakers flywheel. When we first start off at the very beginning coming together as partners, we go through a 14-day on-ramp. The 14-day on-ramp is really simple. We do a game plan call together, we lay all the projects out, and we go through your data, we go through all your marketing, we go through everything to be able to set everything up. We then set up your offer, your pricing, and your messaging. Then we go through and set up your ad and lead gen strategy so that we can actually set up your pre-launch call and then turn on what we call the quick win system as well. Have you subscribed? If not, this is the best time for you to subscribe, whether you're on the YouTube or on the podcast. Why? Because it would be a bummer if you missed out on everything that's to come, or don't subscribe if you're not actually getting much value out of this, because there is a zillion other things that you could be doing. So I'd rather you go and do that. The ball's in your court. Then we work on the 8 key accelerators, which is what we call the Rainmakers flywheel. And this is broken into 3 key parts. And this is where there is an acquisition system. So we have a direct system knowing that we get people that don't know you to know you into the sales process and getting sold. Then there is the retention system, which is how do you keep customers and clients for longer, but really how do you increase their lifetime value, really driving up what the third part of the flywheel is, which is profit, which is making sure we're doing exactly what is needed to improve and increase operational efficiency of your business, but being able to make sure that what happens at the end of the day, after all expenses, the profit going into your personal bank account is actually what is increasing, along with you being able to actually chill out because your business is operating like clockwork as well. Now, to make this happen really easily, I want you to know what we call is the partner cadence. It's how we work together. Every quarter, every 90 days, we diagnose the key constraint in your business and put together the exact strategies and the playbooks that are needed to be able to move your business faster. Every month, we're tracking the reporting and KPIs inside of your business, making sure that we are all aligned, the team is productive, and you're happy with the sales numbers month to month. Then every week, we have our snapshots. This is our way to quickly and easily make sure that you're feeling most supported and there's no time wasting. Then really, it's just daily actions. Every day we're getting the task done, communicating with ease, and making sure your team members are seamlessly integrated, getting done what they need to get done as well. So let me right now actually go into detail and answer a question, because I really dislike it when people aren't super clear. If you're asking right now, so what exactly is it that you and the Rainmakers do, Chris, for me? Well, then this is the way we break it down. We do your strategy and execution. We build your custom lead generation and sales funnels. We do your targeted paid advertising. We set up and run your strategic retargeting campaigns. We are the ones putting together your engaging webinars and virtual events. We are the ones putting together your monthly content marketing strategy. We are the ones putting together your high converting email marketing. We are the ones putting together your product launch strategies. And we are the ones building your membership and monthly recurring revenue programs. And as well, we are every single month doing the in-depth analytics and performance tracking for you. So yeah, we do literally everything needed for you to be able to grow your bottom line. So at this point, you know exactly how our partners are able to grow so quickly from what it is that we're able to do. So you've probably got a couple of questions that I want to answer before we go any further, which is question number one, typically is going to be something along the lines of, what if it doesn't work for me? And that's a great question. And that is exactly why we have the application process. We only let in the partners that we know that are going to get great results as well, and that we have guarantees backed up on this. Question number two is typically along the lines of something, well, what if I've already got a marketing department? And there's no worries. We'll integrate with them and amplify everything that they do. And it's really important to us that we seamlessly come in and work with your team. Then the next question is one that I would be asking for sure, and that is, well, what results should I expect? And this is kind of like asking, well, how long's a piece of string? But seriously, this is why we have our application process. So firstly, we can actually go through and look at what is going on inside of your program. Then when we are able to have the conversation about, are we a good fit and is this going to work for both of us? That is a conversation where, because we've gone through all of your marketing assets, because we've looked at what actually is happening with your business, we're not using the rectal extraction method, pulling numbers out of our ass, saying, oh, we can get you X results. But if anyone really says that, run in the opposite direction, because you need to be able to know the deep numbers before any forecasting can be done. Now, last question is, well, how much time do you need to be able to put in? And this is a big reason why our current partners have chosen us, because once we come in and once we go through the on-ramp, the work, the responsibilities on your plate, they start to vanish because we're the ones that take those on. And also another really important thing as well is, I'm a big believer that we don't have business problems, that we have personal problems that manifest in our side of our business, which is one reason why we use the word partner. This is us truly partnering, as I know all too well when personal and life stuff comes up. The kids are sick, you're not feeling well, family issues arise, all of that stuff, when it happens, because it will, that's when you can lean on us. That's when we take the slack and you don't need to stress with it as well. And that brings me to the exact reason why I made this video, because we're not scaling what we do by trying to sign on tons and tons of clients. We don't do that. Our business is growing your business. We have a limited cap of how many partners that we can have. So if you're seeing this, it means that we have vacancy. And once we are full, we can't take on any more partners until there's more vacancy. So I've deliberately set this business up for maximum lifestyle advantage for myself and my team as well. And why we have a capacity, because once we hit that capacity, we don't want to have to work any more than we do. We want to enjoy what some people call life. So realistically, we want to be able to do the work that we want to with the partners that we love to be able to do the work with, but we don't want to sign on tons and tons of them because we know that we can hit our income goals and be able to enjoy life as well. And also be able to give a service that's not available anywhere else. Quite frankly, I know that to be true. So if this even sounds a little bit interesting, because I can't cover everything in this short demo, then the next step is to click the button below and to apply. And yes, this is an application. You click the button, you answer the few short questions, and then your application goes to me and my team. We review it. There is no calendar, no choose time page after you click that application. We must vet and confirm every application first, because once we go through it, we will be in touch. You'll get an email from us if the application is good, and we'll be able to get on a quick call to make sure that we can answer all of your questions and walk you through the initial gameplay. So if that sounds good, I want you to be the next one that is able to send me messages, just like being able to add $566,000 of sales in just 1 month, being able to profit $1 million every single quarter, being able to launch and being able to add $177,000 in just that first 30 days, and even being able to add $100,000 cash collection and increasing your monthly recurring revenue by $35,000. All because we've been able to come in and use our strategies, our playbooks, our systems, and us doing the grunt work for you. As the worst case scenario is you apply, you have a demo call, and you see behind the scenes as to how we can actually grow your business, which is probably more valuable than what most business coaches and masterminds are. Best case scenario, we partner and we actually start growing your business, making your life easier straight away. So is it worth 15 to 20 minutes of your time to apply and have a demo call? Yeah, I think it very much well is. And even if you're on the fence and you're not even sure you qualify for this, it's okay. We'll let you know and best be able to help you. So click the button below, answer the few quick questions. We'll be in touch, and I'm really looking forward to hearing from you. If you've enjoyed this episode and it's vibed with you, then make sure that you hit subscribe, whether you're on the YouTube or on the podcast. And importantly, if there is any guests that you want me to have on the show or specific questions or topics that you want me to be able to cover for you, simply put it into the YouTube comments or send me an Instagram DM. That way I can make sure you're getting the most out of actually being here.